Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm JDZ Gaming Empire, and we are at the Winter Palace, and our court approval is at 35. We got 5. We were at 30, but we got 5 for finding this ring for this lady that down in the courtyard there. Let's take a look at the journal quest real quick. Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. There may be someone or something in the Winter Palace gardens that will shed some light on the civil war in Orlais. So we need to explore the palace gardens. Then we need to enter the Winter Palace, and we need to get our court approval up. Definitely don't want it to be at 35. I'm sure there's probably a way to max it out. I don't know if we'll be able to succeed in that, but we'll see. So before we go into the Winter Palace, I want to check. I don't remember if I went up these stairs or not on this side. Unlock the Eastern storage. Statuette required. Yeah, there's a door down there that we can't open yet. We need a statue. Do it.
There must be something here.
Oh, pick up hollow statue. 1 of 10. Heard a stone hollow. That's what we need to open that door.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fate by Andraste?
I'm collecting loots. Don't know where I'm putting them at on my little tiny frame. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. All right, let's go open this door.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fate by Andraste?
Oh man, we're almost level 23. Jeez. Seems like we just got a level. All right. Well, we have recovered everything on the outside. Is this not the palace gardens? Winter Palace exterior, so I guess not. It just says exterior. All right, we're going in. We're going in.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fate by Andraste?
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Okay.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine.
Thanks.
Andraste watch over us all.
Okay. Reassuring. Reassuring, Josie. All right. We are inside the Winter Palace now. And I guess we explored the gardens because it's gone now, that part of the quest.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
Oh, you
Call it more of
people.
an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
Bunch of peacocks. Highfalutin. Hey, Colin. What's up? Don't you look dapper?
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
That's it?
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready. It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
Okay, okay. All right, let's take a look at the map here. Okay, Winter Palace main level. We're in the vestibule. Right, let's look around here. That's where we need to go, into the ballroom. So, of course, we're not going there yet. Oh,
I
hello,
wish
Noble.
there was more news coming from the
Who
Convent.
talked to you?
Good
How
news
could the
is
Emperors
becoming
afford
an
to renovate the
increasingly rare
palace
commodity.
without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
Anything else?
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed.
Look, I'm just all in their conversation.
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Oh, that was it. Okay, we exhausted their dialogue. Anybody else we could talk to? Nothing to search for up here. What is this? Oh, just dust. Go up here. We're just helping ourselves. It says we can open this. Requires Royal Wing Key. Alright. That's a hint.
Is there any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
House Dace remains steadfast in blocking all attempts to get into the Tig.
Can I read it? Winter Palace, the Grand Library of Palace Sherrill. The Winter Palace's collection of books is one of the world's largest. Only the library of the University of Orlais and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelves, the finest examples of his marquetry technique still in existence. Excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1 by Elodie Barano. Can we go in the library? No. Locked from the other side. Locked from the other side. All right. So that's the library. Oh, she said, Why'd she say that? What are you humming about? There's some juicy gossip going on somewhere? Oh, yes, right here.
Well, that's useful.
I didn't hear nothing. Okay, that's one of 2 of 30 that we need to collect and give to Liliana. I heard with some.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. You must think he gained some military advantage with the Inquisition.
Oh, I'm pinging off something. Oh, probably the door over there.
Interesting.
Oh, let's eavesdrop here.
I had no idea.
I want to hear what secrets she's listening in on. Can I go in here? Are you guarding this?
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Colin is the only one standing out here. I didn't see anybody else. Grand Duke Gaspard. All right, let's make the entry with him, I guess.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground, champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Varantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azariel, Warden Blackwall of Valchevan, Constable of the Grey, bearer of the Silverite Wings of Valor, the Lady Inquisitor's elven serving man, Solus, Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Okay. So, I guess we got forced into the ballroom just by going up to speak with the Gaspard. Can we look around here first before we... Oh no, I guess we can't. It's blocked off. Our guards are blocking it off. All right, let's just go on down. They're waiting on me anyways. That's quite a walk you got there, Sasha. Okay.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
Call off the ball. That probably would not be a smart thing to say.
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor,
What's up?
a word when you have a moment.
What's up, Liliana? Okay.
How are my mind?
Codex unlocked. Empress Celine. Let's read about her real quick. Empress Celine. Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalons. I guess we ought to read about him too. Lady Mentillon, I can offer no apology for my nephew's behavior the other night. Gaspard has never betrayed any interest in following my advice. In truth, everything he said to you at your dinner party, he has also said to me. His resentment at being deprived of the throne has festered for some time, and he was never one to accept defeat carefully. I would take Gaspard's threats of war seriously. I do not believe my nephew knows how to resolve problems through the use of anything but steel. If his record on the battlefield is any indication, he is quite adept at so doing. I shall be increasing my personal guard directly. Sincerely, Duke Gratian. I guess I passed her. It's hard to tell what's new on here. Is this in alphabetical order? Yes. There she is. Empress Celine Valmont, my dear Viscount, I congratulate you on securing an invitation to appear at court. Allow me to present you with these 3 words of advice as a gift. Don't underestimate Celine. You must not mistake her reputation as a diplomat and peacemaker to mean she avoids conflict. Dozens of her enemies litter the bottom of the harbor in Val Royale. Negotiation did not send them there. She is as shrewd and ambitious as her grandfather Judical first, but unlike him, she knows how to handle the nobility. She built the University of Orlais, the most vehemently opposed project of Norwegian history, because she knew how to win the support she needed to overcome even her bitterest rivals. She can keep a pet apostate in front of the chantry because even the divine fears her influence. Do enjoy your visit to the palace. Sincerely, Duke Germain. Oh, wow. Jeez. What's in this history? Okay, this is new, but I guess because I was on this side, it doesn't appear to be new because we got 1 Caprice coin while we were in the gardens. Victory in the grand game is not merely determined by what one has at one's command, one's connections and one's machinations, but what one is willing to give up. The clearest example is the Caprice. Each coin is traditionally a gift. They were once tokens of regard, favors for chevaliers. I'm not saying that right. I always have a hard time saying that word. Chevaliers from their lovers or patrons. Throwing them into a fountain was rooted in superstition. The token was offered as a sacrifice, a bribe to Andraste to keep the chevalier safe on the battlefield. The more one had to offer to the waters, the better one's chances of escaping the caprices of fate, hence the name. Over time, the superstitious aspects of the custom faded. Now the caprice is a mark of status. The more coins one has, the more public the spectacle of throwing them away, the stronger one's position in the game. From the Dowager's Field Guide to Good Society by Lady Alcone. First Blight, Chapter 4. Founded at Wassop Fortress in the Anderfels, the Grey Wardens offered humanity hope in its darkest hour. Veterans of decades of battles with the Darkspawn came together, and the best amongst them pledged to do whatever was necessary to stem the tide of darkness that swept across the land. These great humans, elves, and dwarfs pooled their knowledge of the enemy and formed a united front to put a stop to the Archdemon's rampage. And stop it they did. Ballads are still sung today of the first Grey Warden charge into the waves of Darkspawn at the city of Norbotten, each warden facing 10 or 20 Darkspawn at a time. Squadrons of Grey Wardens mounted on their mighty griffins, soaring through the blackened skies and battling the terrible Archdemon with spear and spell. Oh, what a sight it must have been. Incredibly, the Grey Wardens won that first battle. They raised their arms in victory, and suddenly there was hope. The Grey Wardens led the lands of men and the last stalwart defenders of the dwarven halls against the hordes of the Archdemon Dumont for the next 100 years, gaining and losing ground, but never backing away. From all over Thedas, they recruited whoever possessed the skill and strength to raise the Grey Warden's banner, making no distinction between elven slave or human nobleman. And finally, nearly 2 centuries after the first old god rose from the earth, the Grey Wardens assembled the armies of men and dwarves at the Battle of Silent Fields. It was then that Dumont finally fell and the First Blight ended. The Tevinter Imperium would face a new challenge with the coming of the Prophet Andraste. Thoughts of the Blight grew distant. With Dumont's defeat, the Darkspawn were no longer considered a threat, but with the wisdom of hindsight, we know that conceit proved foolish indeed. The task of the Grey Wardens was far from over. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genetivi Chantry Scholar. All righty. What's this map look like? Okay, that's Lily. Oh, that's Josephine. Colin. Okay, Liliana's over there. Blackwall. Solus. And Dorian. All right, so we'll just make our rounds, I guess. Hey, Josie.
It's the same as always. Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Hey, Josie.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister.
Oh!
Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Ooh.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thedas, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, my lady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. We can investigate.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I think I believe her sister.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Okay. We asked that already, so I don't know why it's still there.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Okay, so we spoke with Josie. Don't mind me, I'm just mingling, looking for eavesdropping spots. That's probably somewhere we can't go. Yep. Locked from the other side.
Can you believe the Inquisition fill its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end badly.
What? How would y'all know? What are y'all doing to support the cause? Okay, I see something over there on the table. Compendium of Orlesian Theater. The most unusual part of that almost scared me. The most unusual part of Orlesian theater, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbor's love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colors that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to Orlesian theater, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can play. If a director believes they could sell the part, men can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but I bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theater troupes and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Val Royale. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of Orlé's theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theater, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theater, Volume 1, Introduction by Magister Pellinar. Okay, let's level up. Oh, what to get, what to get. Oops, not that. We still have some things in our Tempest that we need to get. Let's see. Let me look at my list here of what I plan on getting. I don't know if there's anything else in here I need. Hang on 1 second. I think we're done in here in the subterfuge area. Okay, so let's see. Nothing in there. Got everything in there we needed. Pretty sure there's nothing. Is there something in here? Yes, there is, as a matter of fact. Strafing shots. You can move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. Speed bonus 100. Dexterity on unlock plus 3. Let's learn it. It is a passive anyway, so I don't have to put it anywhere, so that's good. Alrighty. Let's go back to conversating. Liliana's over here. Oh, I guess we need to go back into the vestibule to speak with Liliana. Well, crap. Now we got to go we're going to have to go around this way and then come back. Okay. Oh. Because I don't want to speak to her yet without talking to everybody else that's out here. The Dowager Council. Who are you?
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Another time, perhaps?
Okay, no problem. I will leave you alone. Uh-oh. There's a scandalous secret around here somewhere. Where do I need to stand? Where do I need to stand?
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening. I'm afraid not. Thank you.
Hey, I thought I had 2 of 30 secrets. What's going on there?
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Guess I need to go back and speak with Liliana before we go any further, because it looked like it took away the 2 scandalous secrets I found, unless it's talking about something else.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Okay.
Talk later.
I'll wait your signal.
Now we got him supporting Gaspard, Josie supporting Celine. All right, let's go back over here. Still have to talk with Blackwall and Solus and
Get these pastries
Dorian.
out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
The guest wing. Explore the Grand Library for information on the Empress's cult advisor. Investigate Briella's agents. Okay, we're back here in the vestibule. There's something. Oh, the door. Like, there's something over here. Oh, that's open now. Okay, but wait a minute. I want to talk with. Okay, Blackwall's over here. So is Solus and so is Dorian. Okay. All right, I'm about to get confused. All right, those guys are in here. All right, so what is this? Hall of Heroes, the guest wing. Okay. All right, there's Blackwall down there. Let's gather my team, shall we? So we'll start down here. Wow, this is nice looking. Guess this is not off limits because I do know there's going to be some off limits areas.
Don't I know you from somewhere? Ah. Lord Rudal de Langres. I've seen you in his company before, no?
I don't think we've met, my lord. I'm just a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Odd. Your face is so familiar. Around the eyes, especially. Perhaps without that beard? More wine. It will come to me.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
So, Silverite Wings of Valor. What did you get that for?
For valor.
Care to elaborate?
It was a long time ago. Back when we didn't stop to boast about past victories when there was an assassin on the loose.
What is your problem?
What's the word? Seen anything yet?
9 different ladies and 6 gentlemen have asked Cullen to dance. I think he's received 2 offers of marriage. He might need a bodyguard.
While I have a moment, is there anyone here I should question?
I'm not well acquainted with Orlesian nobility. They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming in with the right of conscription.
What do you think about all the scheming and politics?
I think I'd rather be anywhere else. Let's save the Empress and get back to where things make sense. Say what you want about Celine's ascension. She stole the throne? She seduced her way to it? Who cares? In the years since, she's proven she's the perfect mix of strength, cunning, and grace that Orlais needs. Gaspard, you may as well crown a bull if he wins.
Wait for my signal.
Okay, so he supports Celine. The Art of Winter Palace. Triumph of the Dragon Age. Commissioned by Empress Celine in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the 5th Blight. And then we have a listen closely. Question Elven servants. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have 3 scandalous secrets we've gathered. And 1 caprice coin found. And 1 Hallow statuette found. Okay. Where is the questioning of the servants? Maybe it's a part of this? Okay. Well, let us continue. Anything back here? No. Servants' quarters. Okay, well, we're going to wait to go in there. All right. Oh, Whispering Elf.
Leave us.
No problem. Where are you going? Where are you going?
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one off the garden. Statuette.
She dancing in place? Okay. Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. All right, we'll do that in a minute. Or in a little bit. See what else is around here. Trophy room, a plaque. The Valmont Emperors. Emperor Reveal. 821 to 851 blessed. Wasn't very old when they passed away. Okay, okay, I guess it's not a plaque to read. All right, let's just open. Locked. Okay. No problem. Hey, Solus. My love. Oh my gosh, what is he got on his head? What in the world?
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Do you have any interest in dancing?
A great deal. Although dancing with an elven apostate would win you few favors with the court. Perhaps once our business here is done.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the heads up.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Yep.
I'll be back.
And well.
Okay. Oh, eavesdropping.
Good to know.
Okay. Still quite a few of those to pick up around here. 430. Jeez.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
He should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Okay, that goes out to another area that I don't think I want to go out to yet. So let's keep looking around here. Look for conspicuous elven servants. And what does a conspicuous elven servant look like? There's some more whispering over here. And another room. Okay.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Well, there's definitely some blood here. Where's this blood coming from? All right, what's in here? Blood splatters everywhere. Okay, and another area to open. Oh my gosh,
Might be something here. Better take a close...
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Okay. So it wants us to go out the door. I have to keep up with where I've been and where I have not been. Imperial Guard, what you guarding?
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay. Right, let's go out here. It's pinging off something. Pick up cylinder seal.
Well, well. What's this?
Yeah, what is it? Halasherol investigation. Clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair at 1:30. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant's wing from hall 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing from hall 3:22. Marios, footman, entered servant's wing by main stair 3:45. Briella, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. Yeah, all of the servants are gone missing. Who is this asking Briella for assistance? Can I jump this? Anything back here? Some hidden goodies? Nope. Not there anyways. Nope. Okay. Did not hurt to check. I wonder if there's actually something over this way. Nope. It's an invisible wall. Okay. This is pinging off something over here. But I don't see what it is. Maybe it's the room right next to it. Okay, we haven't found Dorian yet. Where's Dorian? Okay, Dorian's up here where we need to go. But we still need to go to the servants' quarters as well. I'm wondering what's going on with this blood.
Interesting.
I've already eavesdropped. What you talking about? It's in here. Oh, right here is it. What's interesting.
Well, that's useful.
Oh. Coin. Nice. A compendium of Orlesian theater. A tent. King Drakon turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashen. Captain Ashen, hail, your majesty. Great armies await on you. King Drakon, what of the enemy? Captain Ashen, the blighted ones mass on the hill in larger numbers than ever we've seen. King Drakon, we are outmatched on the field. Captain Ashan, Andraste armed us with faith. King Drakon, our allies are weak from Cumberland. Captain, we are aided by the Maker's word. King, I do not doubt. Captain, yet your brow is vexed. Drakon throws down his crown. King, Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we have left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Captain, cousin, the army waits. King, maker for a soul fit to lead them. From the Sword of Drakon, an examination of the life and history of the father of Orlais by Marquis Freyet. It's a little wonder King Drakon's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the second blight for the rest of the reign. Freyet's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as a man beset by doubts. As are we all. Instead of an idealized cipher, a few grand clerics attempted to ban the play, saying it criticized the current state of the Chantry. But the Sword of Drakon proved too popular among the masses and the nobility and remains a staple of Orlesian theater to this day. From a compendium of Orlesian theater, Volume 2, Classics of the Storm Age by Magister Pellinar. Okay. Germaine, are you going to talk to me?
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less.
Oh.
I'm curious.
This is his uncle, huh?
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Okay, we got 5 court approval from that.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Okay.
Another time, my lord.
All right. Court approval is now 40. Just from talking to him. 5 points just from talking. So, shall we search the rooms in the upper guest wing? What about the servants' quarters? Should we try to go back there? Servants' quarters and grand apartments. Oh, we got to get a servants' quarters keys. Servants' quarters key. Okay, so we can't go in there yet. Got to find a key. Okay, we spoke with Solus already. All right, let's go on out this way, I guess.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
Sure.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Oh. I don't know if I want to say that. Because we did just...
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
They are indeed.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
Okay.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Wait. I want to talk to you some more. Come back, ladies. Come back. Where did they go? I was gonna say he's supposed to be playing, but he's not holding the loot.
This is a private conversation.
Well, excuse me. I shall move into an area where I can listen. Hey, Dorian, I'll be with you in just a minute. Aha.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Okay, anything in here? Yeah, some loots. All right, let's talk with Dorian and... Oh, more eavesdropping?
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Oh, wow, there was two. I got a 2 for 1. Man, there's so much going on. Jeez. So many things. This is probably locked. Oh. Requires more. Yep, I need a hollow statue for that. 3 of them. Holy moly. Alright, let's speak with Dorian, and then we'll end this episode. I want to know where those ladies went. I want to talk to them again.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
What if your mother were actually here? Where'd we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic. You know Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
Anything else? Maybe not. All right, well, we are going to end it right here. And thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition as we take our tour and look around the Winter Palace trying to figure out who the baddie is. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will catch you on in the next episode.